What's going on, guys? So you are in for a treat today. So I am behind the wheel of a very, very unique pickup truck, and one that I think a lot of people are interested in learning more about. This specific truck is a variation of a package that you can go to almost any Chevrolet dealership and buy. That being said, this specific one is a variation, and it's a pretty extreme variation at that. So hang tight, you're not going to want to miss this. Alright, so I am sitting behind the wheel of a 2019 Chevy Colorado ZR2 Bison Edition pickup truck. This thing is super cool, and it has a lot of technology that really makes it stand out from the crowd, especially in terms of off-road capability. Now, something that's special and unique about this specific model is that it's equipped with the 2.8 liter Duramax diesel. So this has a lot of things that I think a lot of people really like. What's really nice about this diesel in this specific truck is what it gives it in terms of fuel economy. So this has a rated 18 miles per gallon in the city, 22 on the highway, with a combined of 19 miles per gallon. And that being said, that is a really good number for a truck like this. If you try to compare this against any other truck in its class, and when I say in its class, you have to be very, very realistic in what other trucks actually compete against this. This truck, in terms of capability, in terms of off-road prowess, competes against trucks that cost more, that are bigger, that are larger, and more importantly, in many ways, are gas guzzlers. This one, on the other hand, is not. At 19 miles per gallon, you are actually getting some pretty awesome fuel economy in a truck, again, that's as capable as this one. Now, what makes this truck so capable, you might ask? First of all, it's going to come equipped with a package that gives it a ton of protection underneath. It's going to have boron steel skid plating almost underneath every vital component. That being said, it's not necessarily the only thing. Probably the single biggest standout feature of this truck is the fact that you can get it equipped with an appearance package that not just gives it extra appearance, but gives it more capability. What really is nice about this truck is the fact that it has both front and rear locking differentials. It has an engine exhaust brake. It's kind of a baby version of an engine exhaust brake, but it does have one. And it also has several trailering capabilities tied into it as well. So if you're going to be hauling a smaller, lighter weight travel trailer, you're going to be equipped the way you need it to be able to do so. This is a very, very cool truck, and there's a lot to love. Now, because it's equipped with that 2.8 baby Duramax, it definitely doesn't sound like the larger Duramax. It has that kind of hush-toned four-cylinder sound to it. It does sound like a diesel, but just barely so, even though it is a diesel. It also doesn't necessarily get up and go like you might expect a vehicle, perhaps like a Raptor or even a Power Wagon, to do with those monstrous V8s and those turbocharged V6s. This truck is very tamed in terms of acceleration, in terms of, how it's going to feel from a performance perspective, because it's very much tuned more for off-road capability. It's tuned to give you a very, very capable truck in almost any type of scenarios, except if you're going to be racing down the road super fast, which this truck isn't really designed for. Now, aside from that, it's going to be equipped just like any of your higher trim compact trucks. You're going to get very nice seats, leather seats, power. It's going to give you the 8-inch diagonal display up front for your infotainment system. Nice leather wrap steering wheel. It feels like a higher end trim version of the compact trucks that are currently on the market. One thing that's really nice about this truck as well is how everything is positioned for driver convenience. Everything is easily within arm's reach. Now, most people are just simply going to say, if you get a truck like this, you're probably going to be using this truck in a way that somebody with a standard Colorado isn't. For instance, you're going to be taking this out to some areas. Maybe you live on a ranch, maybe you go out to the beach a lot, maybe you like to just go off-roading occasionally. That's what this truck is built around. It drives and handles very smooth on the road, so you're not going to have any type of a harsh ride from it, but it is really in its element when you get this thing off-road. And we're going to take this one out over the next several days to a few different areas that some lesser trucks may struggle with. And I think this is going to really impress you, and it's probably going to impress me. So guys, we're going to dive deep into this truck. I'm going to have it for a while, so I'll be able to give you a lot of information about how I feel about this truck right now, how I feel about it after I've driven it for a while, and how I feel about the capabilities, as well as the on and off-road dynamics of this vehicle. So if you haven't had a chance, now is a great time. Subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.